I'm gonna let you guys know, this is gonna be a pretty graphic video you're about to see. Very hilarious at the same time if you've been through a lot in life, so you could laugh at it. This guy is also alive, so I'll just go ahead and show you now. You fucking idiots.
3, 2, 1.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what actually happened. Now, a lot of YouTube videos and stuff are saying, oh, watch this and see how powerful an RPG really is. To be fucking honest real quick, it's a rocket-propelled grenade or rocket-propelled munition. It doesn't matter. It is still rocket-propelled. Now, that being said, and you have an open back, obviously, that was nowhere close to how an RPG should actually work. What actually happened there was a malfunction. So if you were to look at his video that he had made with him and his buddies going over the incident that had happened that he luckily survived from, which that right there is a big feat. Like, dude, I shot myself with a fucking shotgun, double-up buckshot, and I shouldn't even be here. So seeing somebody take on a rocket, pretty sexy. But if you want to know, he did end up with a couple of wounds all over his face. His arm was burnt to a crisp completely. The real main problem of the cause was due to how the manufacturing of that RPG was made. Instead, they were welding the pieces and brackets together, especially like with the wooden pieces and especially the metal pieces, which I just sounded fucking stupid there. You don't weld wood. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep that in. But pretty much what happened was the RPG had pretty much found a stress point that was being exploited from the propellant of that rocket, at which what it did was create a weak point where you, as you can actually see, the explosion from that was actually on top of his shoulder. The explosion literally happened on his shoulder and he was engulfed in flames for a good five nanoseconds, whatever the hell you want to call it, or millisecond. That's a pretty long fucking time. I'll tell you, this guy is looking beautiful than ever. He still has all his facial hair and everything, and he survived a fucking rocket trying to kill him. So one thing I do want to tell you guys, don't be afraid to operate or use any RPGs if you are in a scenario where that is legally viable, or dealing with any other type of rocket propelled munitions that are handheld, hats. Don't be afraid, because things like that happened was only due to stupidity on the behalf of not that man who was using it, but on the behalf of the manufacturer. You should not be welding pieces together on a fucking RPG because it's a rocket-propelled grenade, and guess what that's going to do? If any stress points are being manipulated, then guess what? You will experience a weak point. Those weak points will actually fray and break away. That is the artillery tube, or one of them that I was actually talking about, which they're casted completely and are usually heat treated. Heat treating makes this be able to actually expend more rounds before the barrel actually gives out itself. The only weak point of this barrel would be the actual muzzle attached towards the end, which is why barrels experience a blowout if you're using the same barrel over and over again and not exchanging them. Why? Because they wear out. Same thing with your rifle, same thing with a pistol, same thing with just about anything. Let me be honest with you. But indeed, that was a malfunction due to manufacturer issues. So the fact that he was able to survive from that when he should have been a complete casualty, I'll just let you know, that insurance company should be paying that man a lot of goddamn money. Not insurance company, I'm gonna say manufacturing company. I'm just fucking stupid. I'm just gonna keep this shit in anyway. Alright? Regurgitated knowledge all the way. I'm not smart, I'm just regurgitated knowledge. Okay? Let's just keep it at that.